Hi, Kipper, look at you.
We'll turn to paradise. All I know is that I need you in my life. Let me show you how it feels to roll the dice. You know you want it. Just say the word. Oh,
Good morning. What do you got?
Marshmallows.
Wow. It's pretty lucky.
It will left later.
Okay. And you got a little coffee here for yourself?
Yeah.
Little baby chino? Where did we go this morning?
Actually swimming.
Did you do a good job? Good morning everybody. I'll probably talk to you more when we get home, but for now we're at the shop. We just went to April's swimming lessons. I didn't film any of it because it's a new teacher and new environment, and so that's it for a bit. Now we're just having a little mummy-daughter time, having a little coffee together and having a chat. And I'm going to get some lunch for everyone and go home. And we're back home. Good job. Good job. So yeah, I went to April swimming for the first time this year. She did really well, but she definitely needs to be challenged a bit. She's the first time with a different teacher, so obviously she doesn't know her. The other teacher kind of learnt that she doesn't learn unless she's pushed, so I have just made the teacher aware of that. And she's also getting her evaluation next week because she's been at one level for a while now. And I think that she's ready to at least be tested to see if she can go up to the next level. But yeah, anyway. And Cooper starts in a few weeks. So one more week of just April, and then the week after that, Cooper will be starting. This is actually Australia Day weekend, and we have a few plans. This afternoon, Ray's actually taking the kids out to see Sarah, their Auntie Sarah, and his sister. And tomorrow, taking them to Ray's mum's house, and she's having them for the night tomorrow night, because Monday is a public holiday. It's actually a really nice day. It's supposed to be a really nice couple of days actually. The smoke haze is gone because it had like a week of rain, or like half a week of rain really. That's a bit excessive. So I'm hoping that's really helped the fires. They're still there, but I think the rain has really helped. And at least it's been cooler as well, which I think has also helped.
Good afternoon everyone. So jumping on board, walking to the park now with the two kids, April, Cooper. We're gonna go find my mum and my sister. They're at the park here, just meeting up for a quick little catch up. Should be cranky today.
Good afternoon everybody, good afternoon.
Yep.
Where are we?
Beach.
You're at the beach.
Yeah. And we're gonna have a swim.
We're gonna have a swim?
Yeah.
Cool. Just waiting on Ray at the moment. He's meeting us here. I've just picked the kids up from preschool and come straight to the beach. It's a lovely afternoon. It's not like scorching hot, but it's hot enough for us to get into the water. Brought my ginormous summer hat to protect me from the sun rays, so. Hi, Kipper, look at you! April and I went for a swim. We didn't get it on camera though because I was with April the whole time. Did you enjoy your swim, April, with Mummy? Yeah? Now we're just having a play in the sand. Cooper, dude, is loving it out there. For someone that did not enjoy the water when we got here, he was cracking it. He didn't want to put his bathers on. He didn't want to get in the water. It was too cold. Now we can't get him out. His laugh out there is hilarious. Okay, so So the kids are all dressed in their pajamas after having a little shower near the beach. I'm getting them dressed, but I'm in pain. I'm having like an allergic reaction to either the sand or perhaps there was sea lice. I don't know. I get allergic reactions to salt water in general, kind of, or mainly just the sea lice, and sand isn't really good for me either. And I was just kneeling on like sand while I was getting the kids dressed. And now my legs, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but they are so red. That's an indent from the deck that I was sitting on, but the rest of them, they're just so red and itchy and inflamed. They hurt so bad. I'm just keen to get home into like a normal shower. Anyway, apart from that, it was a lovely night. Okay, how do I fix this? That'll do. So I'm just kind of sitting here because it's one of the only places that kind of works level-wise where I can sit and view the camera and just talk to you guys. I hope you're enjoying the vlog so far. Basically, I just wanted to sit down and kind of chat about a few things that have started for me this year regarding my just in general health, body, all that sort of stuff. Mainly my physical body. I think I mentioned last year, I'm not sure if I actually put it in the vlogs or not, I have started going to personal training. I see a personal trainer twice a week. I was seeing someone late last year, it didn't work out, so now I'm seeing a different person this year, and I've been seeing them consistently for about 3 weeks now. Yeah, this will be my 3rd week. I went into it mainly thinking, obviously, I want to be healthier, I want to be fitter, I want to be able to, you know, walk up a flight of stairs without puffing. That's a big goal of mine. Just in general, just feel good in my body. But that's a really loaded statement, particularly for me. My experience so far with PT has been good. I haven't really had any like moments of I don't want to be doing this or this is stupid or anything like that. I've definitely felt better doing it and I feel stronger when I'm doing it. It's a good focus activity for me. It takes my mind elsewhere, so it's not dealing with day-to-day crap. I'm actually focused on something, which is fantastic. I feel like my core is a bit stronger, my balance is a bit better. I haven't been sick in a while, which is a big deal for me. One thing that has happened though, which I wanted to be open and honest about, is that during the whole journey of figuring out my PT plan and all of that, obviously nutrition comes into key with PT. They do like to do a nutrition plan for you. I'm not coping well with that. I thought I would be fine. I told him I would be fine. I talked about it with him. We had a whole meeting about it. He knows my background and everything like that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I do actually have a history of an eating disorder for many, many years of my life, and it is constantly plaguing my mind when it comes to thinking about food, nutrition, healthy eating. Any rules around food is generally a no-go for me, and that's really, really hard when you're trying to focus on physically feeling better, because obviously health, food comes into play with health. It is a day-to-day thing that you have to do. You have to think about food because that helps you become healthier and feel better. My biggest struggle to date has always been thinking too much about food or not at all, and I can't for the life of me find a middle ground. So that's what I've been working on for a long time, and I will continue to work on, but I am, to be open and honest, I am struggling with that at the moment. Not to mention, it has brought to surface a lot of body image issues I have in general. Since having the kids, my body has changed in so many ways, one of which being the obvious one in which I have gained weight. I will say though, I feel like I'm coping fairly well with body image issues when it comes to showing my body in public. So I'm doing a lot better than I feel like I should be doing in my brain. My brain is kind of internally screaming, but I'm also doing fairly well at ignoring the negative thoughts when it comes to being out in public. I do still have a little bit of anxiety about it. To give you an example, yesterday the footage you saw of me at the beach with the kids, I was in a one piece with no shorts or anything, and that's a pretty big step for me. I like flowy things. I'm not really good at wearing tight things on my thighs unless they're like covered somewhat. So to wear a one piece at the beach, I was actually surprised at how well I handled that. And I think a big factor of that, to be honest, is I make a point to note to myself when I'm feeling that way when I'm around the kids. because I don't want the kids to see me being self-conscious about my body in any way. Talk about my body in a positive way around them. They ask me what certain things are on my body, like particularly my stretch marks on my tummy, and I talk to them honestly about it. But I talk to them in a positive way about it all, because I don't want them to ever have an inkling of thought that I am negative about my body. The kids are a big impact on my positive thoughts. Coming into play there is obviously also my thyroid condition, which does not help. You do tend to gain weight with an underactive thyroid, and it is very, very, very hard to drop the weight when you have an underactive thyroid. I'm not saying that's my only excuse. I am going to focus on eating enough and eating healthy, sustainable sources in terms of like things that will keep my energy levels up for longer. If anybody out there is interested in my PT journey, let me know, and maybe I'll make like a completely separate journey video of it all. I have been documenting it since kind of the start, but more so documenting it since the start of this year, up until the 3-month mark, which is the general consensus as to when change should or could start to happen. I just want to be transparent and kind of just document this time in my life and to what I'm dealing with. That ends the sit down talk part of this video. Okay, back to it. Alrighty, this is actually editing Lauren right now. I'm editing the video, I'm realizing how long it's getting, so I think I'm actually going to end it here. I don't really have any other footage to film today. Today is the Friday. I literally just have PT again today, and then I'm picking up the kids, so that's kind of it. Next week is a bit more fun. We've got some parties to go to and some places to go with the kids, and it's also Cooper's birthday at the end of next week, so a bit more excitement in next week's video. But I hope you enjoyed this week's. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.